Gentlemen, when it comes to looking our best, there are certain things that we should all do in order to not look like a savage, like nose hair and ear hair. Not optional. If you got it, it goes. But there are some other things that are a bit more subtle but have an incredible impact on your overall aesthetic. A lot of times when we see somebody and they look good, right, we can't necessarily put our finger on why exactly they look great. It's all the little things they're doing correctly together. And so today, 5 of these things are going to definitely take your grooming game and look to the next level. Number 1 is all about the jaw. In order to maximize the jaw strengthening ability of facial hair, you gotta make sure that the boundaries are defined. Your cheek line and neckline are 2 details of a beard or facial hair that you've got to get right, because if you don't, it's going to counteract and actually make your jaw and chin appear weaker. What you should be doing is drawing an imaginary line from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth. You're going to shave everything above that imaginary line, but notice that it's angled, right? And it's this angle that is giving your jaw an illusion of length and drawing the attention down to your chin. Now let's talk about your neckline. Take your finger, all right? Go straight back. Right above it is your head. Below it, your neck. Right there, you want to shave everything down below. All right? Now, there are so many guys that do this totally wrong. They'll either rock a neck beard, which makes their chin and their jaw appear softer, makes you look like you have a double chin and a lot of extra meat hanging out underneath your neck. Now, another thing that guys do all the time that is wrong is trim that beard way too high. You don't want to do this because it also gives the illusion that you've got more neck fat than you've actually got. Number 2, use hair product to add shine and control to your beard and brows. Beard oil is great, right? If you got a beard, you should definitely be using it to moisturize and condition. But one of the issues with beard oil is that a lot of times it soaks in and in a few hours it's going to be dry and you're going to lose a lot of the shine, luster, and control. Pomade, on the other hand, something very light, works incredibly well. Just a little bit makes a huge difference in terms of control and shine to your beard. But the deal is, you can also do it on your eyebrows. Third trick is all about hair loss, and I've got a few suggestions with this one because hair loss is one of the things that affects men in a very negative way in terms of their confidence. But one thing I see a lot of guys doing when they start to go bald or lose their hair, they grow their hair longer thinking that it's making their hair look thicker and fuller, and it actually does the opposite. It makes it look thinner and more wispy. Instead, what I would do is go and take it shorter. The shorter hair is going to look thicker, it's going to look fuller, and you're going to look better. The other trick isn't actually a trick, it's just a really good idea. If you are somebody who is losing their hair, you're thinning, you've lost it, or you're worried about losing it, go and see my boys over at Bosley, who happen to be today's video sponsor. Bosley is America's #1 hair restoration expert. Bosley is like the hair doctors. If you are in any stages of hair loss, whether or not you haven't lost it yet, you think you're thinning a little bit, you notice a few extra hairs in the sink or on your pillow at night, or you have already lost your hair, you got to go see the hair doctors. Guys, there's a link down below. Go and grab the free hair restoration guide. It's totally free. It's a complete guide to hair loss and hair restoration, and it's going to go over your various options and really give you a better idea of what you can do in order to slow, stop, or regrow hair. Do you think these guys are happy they went to Bosley? Hell yeah, they are. We don't have a choice what hand Mother Nature dealt us in terms of our hair or our hair loss, but we have complete control over what we do about it. Here's the deal. Whether or not you have hair loss now, you may in the future, you think you might, or you're completely bald, hit that link and grab the free hair loss guide. You're also going to get a $250 gift card if you decide to go and make a free appointment to see somebody at Bosley and get a consultation. And they will actually be able to talk through the different options that you have. But there are options. Guys, I did a video talking about the 3 biggest and best options in terms of hair loss and hair restoration. If you missed that video, I will link to it down below. Hair loss is a bitch. It kills the confidence of so many men. But if you catch it early, you can do something. Even if you don't catch it early, there is something that can be done. If you're not happy with the fact that you're thinning, you're losing your hair, or you're bald, guys, hit that link, get the free information kit. To mention the $250 gift card, guys, hit the link, grab the book, go see my boys over at Bosley. The 4th grooming trick to look better in between haircuts is edge it up. Grab a handheld mirror, grab your grooming tool, and then what you're going to do is edge up around your ears, both sides. After you clean up around your ears, then it's time to handle the neck, which takes a little more practice. And if you're not somebody up for the challenge or willing to risk it, you can definitely ask a friend, a girlfriend, boyfriend, mother, dad, somebody that's like, even just like, I don't know, anybody. Just clean up the neck. Right there. And last, but certainly not least, the fifth grooming trick any guy can do to look a lot better is make sure your sideburn game is strong. What do I mean by having a strong sideburn game? One of the issues that I see a lot of guys having is that their sideburns are too short or they're too long. The idea is that sideburns are a great way to frame your face. They also help finish off a haircut. They also, if angled correctly, they can actually help strengthen your jaw. One of the biggest things that drives me crazy are guys that cut their sideburns off square. They're blunt, as opposed to at a slight angle. The angle is supposed to follow your jawline. When I see a guy and he's got sideburns that are slightly angled a little bit, I automatically know that he's got it going on in terms of his style and his grooming, because most men, literally, they just take it straight across. It's that slight angle that adds a little bit of style, a little bit of substance to those burns that makes a big difference in you looking your best.